Hi guys, welcome back. So today I have another tag video for you. I feel like everybody has already done this tag and I'm a little late, but things have been a little crazy. I was tagged to do the It's Finally Fall tag by Lauren from OffBeat Book Digest. Thanks so much to her for tagging me. She's hilarious and fantastic. Definitely go check her channel out if you haven't already, and I will link her in the video description down below. But this tag is great. It's perfect for fall, which I love fall, and I'm happy that I'm finally getting around to it. I thought I would dress appropriately for the occasion, so let's go ahead and get into these questions. In the fall, the air is crisp and clear. Name a book with a vivid setting. You guys probably already know what my answer for this is going to be, but I've got to go with Warcross by Marie Lu. Super vivid setting, the gameplay is just beautiful, and I can imagine the scenes in my head. Definitely gonna go with that one. Next up, nature is beautiful, but also dying in fall. Name a book that is beautifully written, but deals with a heavy topic, like loss or grief. And for this, I'm gonna go with The Art of Starving by Sam Miller. This is a beautifully written book that is about an eating disorder and about bullying, I think, too. It's really good. I know for some people with some of these issues, they might find it triggering, but for me, I found it beautiful and insightful and ultimately hopeful. So I would go with this one. Fall is back to school season. Share a nonfiction book that taught you something new. So I'm gonna actually throw this way back, and this is a book that I read, 7 years ago when I was engaged to my husband, and that is Preparing for Marriage by a whole bunch of people. There were a couple of things in this that I didn't necessarily agree with in terms of like gender role stuff, but overall, this was very helpful. It taught us some useful things, like the fact that we had different expectations because we grew up different ways, and that was quite useful going into marriage. So this was a good one. In order to keep warm, it's good to spend some time with the people that we love. Name a fictional family or household or friend group that you would love to be a part of. And this was an easy one for me. For this, I'm gonna go with the Weasleys from Harry Potter. I love their family so much. Honestly, they always reminded me a little bit of my own family. I grew up with 5 younger brothers, so we had a big family that was always crazy. We all loved each other, but it was bustling and nuts sometimes. So it just makes me feel a little bit nostalgic. So I would definitely go with the Weasleys. The colorful leaves are piling on the ground. Show us a pile of fall-colored spines. There you go. All orange, definitely fall-colored. They were near each other on my bookshelf, so they were easy to grab. Fall is the perfect time for storytelling by the fireside. Share a book wherein someone is telling a story. And for this, I actually have a set of books that I read a lot when I was a kid. And that is the Stories from Grandma's Attic by Arleta Richardson. I still have these. They're a set of books, and these are actually stories told to the author by her grandmother, and so they're based on true stories. They're really sweet and fun. I will probably read them to my kids. It would be kind of fun to go back and reread these actually, but yeah, these are really good. The nights are getting darker. Share a dark, creepy read. For this, I'm going to go a little bit outside of what I think other people have been doing and go with a non-fictional fiction book that is fairly disturbing, and that is Under the Banner of Heaven, A Story of Violent Faith by Jon Krakauer. This book is crazy and really, really good. It's about extremist Mormons, the ones who believe in like polygamy, and yeah. It's awesome. It's terrifying at times, but really, really good. Highly recommend it. Definitely a good creepy read. The days are getting colder. Share a short, heartwarming read that can warm up someone's cold and rainy day. And this isn't like a novella or anything, but it's pretty short and quick to get through. I definitely found it to be heartwarming, and that is To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. This is definitely a very sweet and heartwarming book, so I would recommend this one. Fall returns every year. Name an old favorite that you would like to return to soon. And this is actually pretty easy for me because I've been thinking about doing a reread of the series early next year. That is A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. This is part of the Gemma Doyle trilogy. I remember loving these books so much. I discovered them when I was in college. I recently, this will be in a book haul later at some point, but I recently got the next 2 books in the series fairly inexpensively, so I now repurchased them. I had these when I was in college and then I sold them, stupid me, but I now have them again. Yeah, I definitely want to reread these. Actually, let me know if you have any interest in reading these or rereading these with me, like January maybe. Let me know in the comments down below. I would be happy to do a buddy read and maybe do like 1 a month for 3 months. They're great. If you're not familiar with what they are, let me just throw out a few keywords. Boarding school, Victorian England, magic. Sign me up for that. I am always there. I'm such a sucker for like magic and boarding schools and Victorian England. So yeah, these books are fantastic. Highly recommend them. Let me know if you want to buddy read these in January with me, or the first one and then on to the next ones. I really want to do a reread soon. Fall is the perfect time for cozy reading nights. Share your favorite cozy reading accessories. So for this, I pulled a few different things. The first one is a nice big cozy sweater. Definitely a fan of that, especially when it's chilly. A soft fuzzy blanket that I can cuddle up with. And of course, a mug with a hot beverage. Perfect cozy reading accessories. All right, so that is it for the tag. The next thing is to tag other people, but I might be the last person doing this tag, so I'm not gonna tag anyone. If by some miracle you haven't done this tag either, please feel free to consider yourself tagged and do it. It's definitely fun. It's appropriate to the season and I enjoyed it. If you liked this video or you liked any of the things I talked about, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to see more. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you next time.